A Caswell County Republican is making her second bid at a seat in Congress in next month's primary.
Laura Picardo is one of two women in the race to represent Guilford, Rockingham, Caswell, and a part of Forsyth County in the newly drawn 6th district.
Once again, Bill O'Neill is here to continue our Commitment 2022 coverage.
Like many Republicans, Laura Picardo says she worries about the deficit. She blames members of Congress for spending money they don't have.
This is your second bid for Congress?
Yes, it is.
And what brings you back for another try?
To be honest, I'm still upset about how our country's being ran. We are adding to our deficit. We're continuously raising the debt ceiling, and it's got to stop because we can only support inflation but so long.
Did the Republican tax cut of a couple of years ago not add tremendously to that debt that you're concerned about?
To be honest, I think it has to do with the members we send into the House of Representatives, because the members that we send in year over year have more of a control over the bills of how much spending we're adding to.
So you believe that it's all spending and nothing to do with the tax cut that's adding to our deficit?
No, because the deficit started since 2000 and it has been growing since.
Picardo is American born. Her parents moved here from Mexico.
My dad actually received amnesty through Ronald Reagan's program in the 1980s. So that's how he got his citizenship, well, his green card, and then he applied for his citizenship years later.
Do you support the idea of amnesty today for people trying to come into the country or already here in many cases?
I believe the priorities should be for people that have been here more than 10 years.
Do you support that in the DACA program?
Yes, I have to say yes, because I know a lot of people in my community who are currently being sheltered through the DACA program that is enabling them to work in IT and different programs and areas of work.
Picardo is the only candidate from Caswell County in the race.
What is the toughest part about your own campaign running for Congress?
To be honest, it's more of me being a Hispanic and a Republican, because when I'm giving out my flyers, people automatically assume that I'm a Democrat, and I could be wearing all red and I have to say I'm Republican.
Do you believe being Hispanic is a hurdle that you have to climb to win this race?
Yes, because I feel like there was so much propaganda to make anybody of any ethnicity to go towards Democratic Party. And I feel that people need to be more open-minded, that we Republicans can be of any race.
And why are you a Republican?
I like my taxes low.
A number of states are legalizing marijuana, and I'm wondering, do you think that the federal government should legalize marijuana?
Yes, I do. I believe that marijuana can actually help people and calm people down. It's being blown out of proportion because cocaine is what's really harmful, heroin and other man-made drugs.
What makes you think that the Republicans can win this seat?
I believe I can win this seat because I can go into areas with people of different ethnic backgrounds and talk to them one-on-one.
Picardo lost the GOP primary 2 years ago. The current race has 7 candidates. The winner taking on incumbent Kathy Manning in November. Bill O'Neill, WXII 12 News.
And if you missed our earlier stories on some of the other candidates in the 6th Congressional District, head on over to our website, WXII12.com.